Okay, we're live. Okay, boys, I pray for a weekly engulfing candle for BTC, where BTC closes this week above 93,600. End of stream. Okay, we end here. That's it. All right. This is the one last fight we have for BTC. Best case scenario, we get a close above 93,000. I think even here, historically, is an SR region, right? Significant reactions at 93,000 as well. I remember from November 2024 until February 2025, that was a significant support. I think all of the conditions are there if best case scenario we get is that engulfing candle. So this week, we'll just keep a close eye on how each session performs. So far, so good. Yesterday was Monday. We saw BTC grinding up for Asia and London session. Then New York session kicked in right around here, 10:30 Hong Kong time, PM. Went up to create a high, but then 11 p.m. started retracing the pump. But it wasn't as bad. It was all right. So I was quite content with yesterday's price action wise. We didn't even we did take out this low, which was a bit worrying, but today, Asia session, we created a new high. So far so good. Took a scalp earlier. I'm testing out. I'm refining my entry model where I just take the reversal halfway into the hour. If the first 20 minutes, first 30 minutes is overextended, it worked pretty well for gold. Here. But I need time. I don't have enough sample. I don't have enough data to get a gauge of how well this entry model performs. So once I get the hang of it, should be smooth sailing from here. Just making sure that I don't want to think too much. Let's make sure all of my trades look the same. So it did pretty well. It tapped into here. Previous hour, we were in a range bound condition for the past, how many hours is that? Date range. Right here. About 8 hours, it was range bound. 7 hours prior to that. Then the open of the previous candle, overextended, closed bearish, very bearish. Then the next hour was where I wanted to see if we can get a reversal, tapping back into the long. Just continuing that lower high, lower low on the 1 minute, because this is a shift in market structure. So time to refine that a bit. It's good data. It's good data. So far, quite okay. So, boys, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Will we see BTC engulf last week's candle? Because that would be super bullish if that had happened. If that happens, it's going to be super bullish. What catalysts are we looking for then to propel for BTC to move up above 93,600, close above there? This is what I'm really hoping to see. Right. This is what I'm hoping to see. Yo! Color it green. Okay, we're good to go. That'd be nice, right? Even better if it closes above the high of 2 weeks ago, 97,800. That'd be nice. So looking at the macro, I think the crypto market structure bill markup, they had been delaying that, and they're delaying it again. Delayed its crypto market structure bill markup by 2 days due to winter weather disruptions. They're going to be rescheduling the hearing for Thursday at 10:30 a.m. ET. So today is Tuesday. And we got 2 days. And let's see. Are there any Coinbase crypto market structure bill? Oh yeah, Timojin. So Coinbase, they're back in, right? They said they were withdrawing their support for the bill, but full support. Yeah, so they pulled support, but they're gonna go ahead anyway with the market structure bill. I really hope this is not sell the news type of stuff again on Thursday. But let's see how the bill goes, because it's very clear, you know, the past few months, market manipulation, whatnot. It's clear that price is being suppressed right now. So let's see how they're doing to address that. Yeah, second time already they're rescheduling. Better not be a third. So good to short alts, especially the lower and mid cap. That's nice, bro. The river short that we had, we got stopped out on Bing X. It's crazy. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. Unlucky. Unlucky. Here, stopped out, then continuation downwards. We would have been up like about 150, 200% on the position. That would have been nice. But overall, actually might not even be too late again to go for round 2 short on river. Last 4 hours was really bullish, really bearish. It was a big body, so maybe looking to enter again, but I would have my stops a bit wider. Not because this is protected for sure. 86.2. 86.2. Funding rate, I think still negative. Let me check. Very negative, so I don't want to stay in that trade for too long. What have you shorted though, Timojin? Let me copy you. Let me copy you. Get my hands on alts and just short. Yeah, it's still kind of high. It went up today. Yesterday was negative 0.36%, so I was pretty okay with that. But today is like 0.87%. Looking for another short entry, but it needs to be tight. And I would want my margin to be smaller for this. I don't want to be bled out by the funding fees. Because I noticed yesterday we were ranging a lot for river. There were a few occasions I thought it was gonna go straight down, like this candle right here, but it got retraced, then it just ranged. But it's coiling down for river. Arthur Hayes is shilling this to $100. Short this, yeah. So also, we got news that 60% of the top US banks are geared up for Bitcoin, according to River. More than half of the top US banks have either started offering or announced plans to offer Bitcoin-related services, such as trading or custody, says Bitcoin financial services firm River. Now, this would be a big deal, okay? Because US banks don't have crypto services. They're very different from BlackRock, from Fidelity, all of those institutional investment firms. Banks, however, right? These are an entirely different institution. Now they're saying 60% of the top US banks. Here's the list right here. You got JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, not yet when it comes to custody. Announced trading for JP Morgan Chase. That's okay. You know, this would be good news if we get some clarity from the crypto market structure bill, because them coming in, right, I think breeds more room for manipulation. it's very clear for the past 3 months, ever since October 10th, the order book's so thin that it's a playground for derivatives market and spot market. So if you have a lot of spot on BTC, you actually have pretty big weight in short-term price movements. You can sell your BTC and then put a short, and we're seeing that also gaining popularity in the options market. We're seeing options right now primarily being the driver for BTC, and it's mostly the reason why BTC is stuck inside this range between 85 to 90, 93-ish. Let's see, 4 hour wise, open closes were here, so 90. Yeah. I kind of play it safe and just do 5x leverage just for me to stay longer. You got stop loss though? Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Yeah, also Bitcoin, the mine in the US, going through the winter storm. 1 hour. Here. Retest here and see how price does. Based off of the past 4 hours, maybe higher high, higher low until back inside here. Base case or breakthrough. That'd be nice. Hello, Anita Cho. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Let's see how the yep, so we got FOMC meeting in also 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. Odds haven't stayed the same. Someone on Polymarket was betting $5,000 that the Feds would increase rate. Polymarket. A new account bet $6,000 that the Fed will increase interest rates at the next meeting. If they do, they'll win 5.6 mil. Could this be insider? I feel like if it's insider, maybe it could be bigger. But then again, the order book on Polymarket is limited. But then, you know, a lot of people are betting. In fact, based on CME data, 97% are betting that's going to stay the same. So I'd say keep an eye on this guy, this new account. Definitely government insider if they do win. If the, oh my god, I just realized, yeah, if the Feds increase interest rate, but it's not on the CME data. Like according to futures, the 30-day Fed funds futures, no one is betting that it will increase rates. So I feel like this is just a casual bet. $6,000 not big. So, but if they win, you know, they win big. So if they lose if Feds hold rates, then they just lose 6K. So yeah. I want to know if Ladies USD will not pump next week. I mean, you can't really do TA anymore on meme coins like that when it's flatlined. Actually, it looks kind of smooth. It looks, no, it's still barcodey even on the 5-minute. I mean, I don't know what to say for Milady. It's just flatlined. Yeah, there. If it's like flatline like that, I mean, best thing you can do is just buy spot. But if you're like stuck from here, if you're stuck from all the way up there, then I mean, the lower it goes and the more it flatlines, it's very unlikely it'll come back up there. So that's what I think. Let's see. Wouldn't it be amazing though that we get that engulfing candle this week? I mean, that's really all I have to say for this week's, for the upcoming streams, is can we get a weekly candle close above here? That's all I want to see. And the question is, are the macro environment for this week enough to propel for BTC to create that move? Well, based on yesterday, not much, but New York session, okay, they were doing their own thing, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. They created that high, then completely retraced the pump. But today, Asia session created a new high. Right, this was New York session last night. Here, 10:30 open, pumped. Then the next hour, fully retrace and more. Then range there, created a new low, and then range from here. But today, Asia open here, created a new high. And what I'm hoping to see is a continued behavior of yesterday. Okay, so this is acceptable for me. This is okay. What I do not want to see tonight is, okay, let's say London. Okay, London will open in next hour, so coil down. What I don't want to see is New York doing this. Okay, I think we have 4 days left. Let's pray the Americans will behave and not do something wild. I want to see that. But this sort of movement to end the week, continue to grind up. I expect a big reaction around 90K for sure. It's been capped here. Actually, even 88K. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we barely broke the last lower high. But around 90K. Let me pull up the ATAS order flow. $86K. Big defensive zone. Also, yes, silver had a blow off top type movement. So I think it's not over until silver closes bearish with a long wick. So I think it still has room to go. But I wouldn't buy it here. Hell no. Gold even stronger. Look at that. Yeah. What do you think? Do we have a chance for BTC to engulf last week's candle? I mean, that's all I want to see. A lot of fear mongering on CT has even gotten to me. Because there is a lot of liquidity, or like, what is it? 18 billion worth of liquidation at 77K. It is scary. Is it possible? Yes. Is it necessary? No, not really. I don't think so. Not unless Binance do their thing. Let's look at spot instead. Not responding, huh? Okay, fine. I'll pull out coin egg. Deck. This was last week. Last week's profile. Right. POC of last week is 89K. So I think it's very likely this week we'll see the retest of 89K. But what is BTC gonna do from there? Can it continue to push up? That's what I want to see, just to engulf last week's candle. Base case, what I'm thinking is if there's no buyers stepping in to pay premium at that price, then it's likely, and plus you also have a lot of bears taking profit at significant resistance levels, then I'd expect a rejection there maybe. Profile of this week. POC of this week, 87K. All right. Okay, so it's very clear, I think. Right, so we want to see, okay, for bull case, I'm just going to ignore the fear mongering on CT and just stick to my own analysis. Is we want to see this week engulf last week. So weekly close for this week, I want to see above this red line, 93,600. So how are we going to get there is a continuation grind up like yesterday. Yesterday was pretty decent. It's really what we're hoping. Like, it's the best thing we can go for. Yesterday, Asia open. Okay, grind up. London range. Then New York open. Created a high, fake out, but retrace the pump, but range. Okay, so nothing very dramatic from New York session last night. Ranged here. Continue to range. And then today, Asia open here. Okay. Created a new high, broke yesterday's New York high. So we want to see a continuation of that. Just copy and paste Monday's price action in the next 4 days and it should be good. But I think along the way, let's say maybe tonight or tomorrow, eventually price will come towards that POC at 89,600. Okay, so that would be the first pivot point for BTC. I think the first area where we'll see a major reaction, okay, either a break or rejection. But if rejection, hopefully we range here. Then let's say in Thursday, because Thursday a lot of news coming in. You got the FOMC meeting. You also got the crypto market structure bill. If they don't keep delaying it, they'll have it on Thursday as well. So 2 big news for crypto on Thursday. Look out for that. And I'm assuming, let's see what happens. Maybe Thursday will be 90K, but how will investors react towards these news? I think if we get some clarity from what the bill entails, will it really be good for regulating exchanges in particular. It has to be like, come on, we need regulation for centralized exchanges. They can't just manipulate the order book all the time. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, it's gonna be a hell of a I told you so if we do get an engulfing this week. I just have to keep reminding myself too that not bull case still not invalidated, right? We're still holding 86k, which is the weekly bullish to bearish here. So we just played a range between 93 and 90 between 93k and 87k. Compact range, but it's full of opportunities for scalping. Okay, it's only a matter of time when the market will decide if they want to continue up or down from here. But if we go down from here, we better not close below 78,000. This is the last line of defense for bulls. That's it. Okay, boys, we're gonna end it here. We got a lot to do. We'll keep you guys updated, but yeah, you know it firsthand already. This is all the thesis I have for this week. It's plain and simple, but it's gonna be exciting. If we can keep yesterday's momentum in the next 4 days, that'd be fantastic. And if it's low volume in the weekend, but no sudden movements, that'd be all right for me. Okay, boys, remember to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, join Discord if you have not already. We have an amazing community full of talented traders. Link is in the description down below. My name is Ron. Shana now.